Okay. Hello, if you're watching the replay, definitely jump ahead a bit. Unless you don't want to. And if you're here, say hello so I can see who's here. I am finishing the last of the folios that I was working on yesterday. I still have some details to add to them, but close. I started fabric washi, and I need to start decorated baggage tags today using these. So that's what I'm working on. And for the first few minutes, I'm just going to finish folding my folios, but since I worked on this mostly the whole live yesterday, I'm planning to skip to something new. But say hi if you're here. Oh, hi Novella, hi Tracy, hi Dawn, how are you guys? I don't have too big of a pile left to fold here. Ooh, I have kind of an exciting little spoiler I can share with you. I decided on either my June or July theme. I haven't quite figured out what's going where with my monthly themes. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I pick a theme and then create journal packs that go with that theme to send to my Patreon members. I use that theme to create a collection of journals that go to my Patreon members, and I've been able to also keep a few for my website. And so this month I'm finishing up a travel theme right now, or going on vacation is what I called it. We have fun little golden books to go along with all kinds of travel themed stuff. Well, I have been talking about all the different themes that I'm going to be doing this summer. Rainbow, like a 70s theme, and then I just started acquiring paper dolls, and we spoke about it yesterday, and I got some lovely ideas from you guys, and I went on eBay, Etsy to see would it be possible for me to get a hold of 140 paper dolls, because that's how many kits I need to make. And I figure if I'm making a paper doll theme, I would want at least one paper doll to go to each journal pack. Well, I was very surprised. I figured it wasn't going to be possible, but so expensive. I was looking at huge lots, but I would have to spend probably honestly, unless I was able to go to like an estate sale or get really lucky, I would have to spend way too much out of my budget. But then I was like, well, let me keep thinking, because there might be a way to still do it. And I gathered some ideas, which I won't give a spoiler alert too much yet, but I think I'm actually going to be able to make it work. I'm waiting on hearing back from someone who I'm hoping to collab with that would make it possible. And it won't exactly be the first ideas that I was talking about, but I have some really fun ideas. And I've already started gathering a bunch of stuff, and in case you weren't on yesterday's live, I am going to give you a little peek here. The problem is some of the paper dolls are very thick cardboard, and I need to have thin, so that's one thing. But these are still cute just for inspiration. And my friend Lori helped me start gathering a few things as it is, and I have this gorgeous fabric and some gift wrap that kind of has got me started. I think actually there was maybe, oh that's right, there are some clothes in here and stuff. So cute, look at that. So I have started, I purchased actually a couple things on eBay this morning, because whether or not I do it next month, I'll do it sometime within the next few months. And I think I'm going to combine the paper dolls with more of the 70s theme. I think I can make it work. So I may like use my fun sewing cards, and I may use that amazing fabric that I've been waiting to use, because I feel like this could go along very well with a paper doll theme. Imagine inside some fun little paper doll decorations. Anyways, that's one thing that I love, having little things that excite me like that, especially when I am at this stage of my month where I am having to work like crazy to finish up my monthly journal packs. And so I've been quite busy, but having those things to look forward to kind of pushes me along and gets me excited. I'm like, okay, finish this month, which I'm still excited about, but I get very excited about the future things as well. So let me take a minute to see who's here. And I know I'm just talking. Hello to you in Israel. Karina, hi. Oh, thank you for your links to the tassel making. You are very welcome. Victoria, hello. Oh, Tracy, that's a good idea about stamps for paper dolls. That's a good idea for maybe like a little like side project, or not side project, but for like maybe embellishments or something like that. That could be super cute. I'm never again using a stamp for like my main item where I have to make so much. Because stamping and cutting out, I did that 1 month. It was not like my main item. It was whatever month this was. I don't remember. And my lovely friend actually made majority of this stuff, but I decided it was a good idea to stamp and die cut and then hand cut. Also, I was doing both. These cute little pieces that went along with the theme. Oops, I dropped something. And oh, I am not a fan of fussy cutting or die cutting a ton. I do it, but it's just not my favorite. But stamps are always a great thing for like if I am making like a journaling card or an index card where I don't have to cut it out. So that's a great idea. I'll be on the lookout for that. Hi, Sean, to you in Illinois. Charlotte, hello. Oh, good. I'm glad you think they're cute. Hi, Diane. Hello. Oh my gosh, Dawn, I have something to say about that in a sec. Bex, hi. Hello, Danielle. The fabric was in my... Oh, wait, which fabric? That fabric was in my 85K prize package. Oh, did I give you a sample of... I don't remember because I can't remember what all I included. I'm guessing you're not talking about the paper doll fabric. You're probably talking about the 70s fabric. Yeah, maybe I did. Yeah, or I must have. I don't even remember cutting it up yet, but I slightly remember that. Anyways, Dawn. Okay. Oh gosh, I've been getting calls from my daughter's school like crazy the last 2 weeks or so. I can't tell you how many times I had to pick her up early. She was genuinely sick, but like there's all these other things happening, or she'll call, like, I don't know. I think she's just figured out that you can go to the nurse's office and get a call home. So I don't know about you, but when I see my kids' school calling, I'm like, oh, which one is sick? No, I know the different phone numbers, but pretty much I instantly think something. I mean, because that's usually why they call. So it's always a relief when that's not what it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally forgot that I shared any of that fabric that you're talking about. But I'm so excited to use it. Use it. It's so cute. How are you guys today? If you haven't, let me know. I feel like I just had something I was going to say. What was that? I love the paper dolls too. I can't yeah, like I said, this morning I got some ideas for how I could make it work, and I'm just like, oh, I can't even wait. I really want to do it for June. Yeah, because we're in May, June. But I will have to make some orders from eBay and Etsy, and so I'm not quite sure if everything that I need to gather up would be here in time, and I don't want to rush it either. But hoping that I can figure it out for this next coming month. I think the paper doll theme will be a pretty popular theme. I did just open up 2 new spots on the journal tier, but I'm sold out on every other tier, which is crazy. I didn't expect that for some reason, but I'm very appreciative. So yeah, I have 2 or 3, because I can't remember if someone signed up overnight, 2 or 3 journal spots. And in case I've mentioned it 500 times, but in case you don't watch all my videos, then I am doing little golden book junk journals this month. So you will get a surprise junk journal that will be made out of a little golden book. These are a couple. These say Disneyland on them, but I have a big variety of different little golden books. I'll show you just a few, but again, you don't get to pick. I make them all up basically and then send you one. But they're all little golden books. And then along with the journal, you get one of the journal packs, which I am currently working on, that have the travel themed. And I tried to make it like I'm including little cards, little vintage playing cards from Disneyland and things like that, because I felt like that was how I kind of tied in travel to little golden book. It kind of doesn't really make sense, but it only does to me because I just traveled to Disneyland, which is why I specifically wanted these ones that were, this is going to be mine right here, but yeah, so I have a handful more of these Disneyland ones specifically. I guess I will say this, if you are a Patreon member, I'm not going to make promises, but if you're a Patreon member and you specifically are like, I'm going to Disneyland this summer and I really want a Disneyland one, I should be careful with this because it's kind of backfired on me in the past. But I don't think that I'll have too many people. So you can send me a message on Patreon and I will try my absolute best to make sure that you get one of the Disneyland, because I think I have 4 or 5 of those. So, but not a guarantee. I'm just mentioning that just in case. Like I said, I typically just send them out as a surprise, because I tried out one time where I let Patreon members choose, and it was just, it was really hard for me to do, and I accidentally messed up and gave one person who requested a certain one, I gave them the wrong one, and then it was something that they were like, I really can't use this, can I please send it back to you? By the way, they were super sweet about it, and I honored that, but you know, it made a bit more work for me, so I just try not to do that anymore. But here I am offering it up. Oh, yeah, Diane, I looked into that. Gosh, maybe now that I have ChatGPT, I can figure it out. I feel so bad that you can't upgrade. It's the silliest thing, and I wrote a note in my planner to get back to you on that, and then I think that I didn't. But I did actually look into it. I think I just didn't update you that I looked into it. And for some reason, I can just not figure that out. I might ask my lovely friend Leah, who has a Patreon. She might know stuff, but I know her and I both sometimes just feel like we have to figure things out on our own, and you don't really have like a boss that you can ask these questions to. And for anyone else just kind of curious, it's yeah, it's because if you have a yearly subscription to a Patreon member, I thought that there was a way that you could upgrade to a bigger tier, but I think it has something to do with that you got to I don't know. We've talked, it don't matter. I'm not trying to, yeah, it would just be so awesome if someone new. It should be the quickest thing, because even I feel like even if you did get a discount, then they should be able to do the math and figure it should be an automatic thing that they can say, oh, this is the difference, and then you decide if you want to do it or not. I know, Diane, but I am busy, but I still want I like to be able to prioritize things like that. So I'm gonna write another note down, because I will say I've been using ChatGPT to help me out with a ton of stuff, and it's actually way better than Googling. So I am gonna write this down right now. And honestly, feel free to send me a message, and Instagram is the absolute best place. I might not see it in the hour that you send it, but that would be awesome. And I know you have, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to ask ChatGPT, because I have got so much help from ChatGPT on stuff like this, and it would be awesome if we could find a solution. Okay, so, oh, I am so hungry right now. I had nachos and tacos for dinner last night, and it was so good. I was just thinking that I wanted that again for like a quick lunch. But the problem is, I also was going to have the leftovers for dinner, because that's such an easy leftover dinner. And I know me, I won't want to eat it 2 times in the day. But maybe my kids can just have it for dinner, and then I can make myself something a little different, like a taco salad. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm thinking that's a good idea. I agree. Honestly, ChatGPT has helped me out so much. It has, I wouldn't say taken a workload off of me, but it has helped me with a handful of things in the past like months. And so, yeah, I have found it to be a pretty helpful tool. And it does help me with some things like quicker than I could, like such as I have been testing it out a little bit and using it for some of my thumbnail photos on my videos, because sometimes that can be a bit time consuming. But that's a little tricky, because sometimes I like the outcome and sometimes it's just too ChatGPT-y. It looks too AI to me. And so if you know how to use ChatGPT, then I feel like you can get it to work for you and have it like keep your same style. So I will like get it to help me start a thumbnail photo, and then I can like add my own photo in, or I don't know. But I have had it help me a few times with printables, but just mostly printables that I use. Again, sometimes the outcome's a bit, I'm not gonna be like coming up with a whole printable through ChatGPT, just because I don't like the style. But ChatGPT, how do I explain this? Carolyn, hello. I feel like I should do a whole video. Oh, Sandy, that salad was good, and I was actually just thinking, because I have a bunch left over. It's still good today. Yeah, it would be. So maybe I'll make a salad with that and then make it more of a taco salad. But my cucumber tomato was so good. What can someone help me out here? What is ChatGPT? It's like an app. Okay, yes, like a search engine, but it's all done by AI chat. So it's almost as if you're chatting with someone. So instead of going to Google and Googling, how do I bind a hardcover junk journal? Well, you could go on to ChatGPT and it will like list out actual instructions, and it might say, like, I don't know, I'm doing a really bad job, but you're actually chatting with it's a little creepy to me. If you want to see, I did a video where I had ChatGPT give me a journal challenge, and you'll get to hear the voice and hear how it talked and everything on that video. So it's a few videos back, and it's called ChatGPT gave me a journaling challenge or something like that. So if you watch that, you can hear, because you can set it up to do voice or you can just chat. And it gets to know you, which yeah, I don't know. It gets to know you kind of, and it like remembers. So mine like remembers that I'm a YouTube. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I totally respect not liking it or liking it. Yeah. I would say that I use it cautiously, carefully, or at least I think I do. I'm not giving it a bunch of my personal information, and I'm definitely not like relying on it to like do some of my work for me. Like I'm not, like I said, I definitely won't be like, so you can create like different, all kinds of things through ChatGPT. I don't know. You almost have to like check it out to understand it, because I didn't understand it. You can, but I think it has some really cool benefits. One that I'll tell you is that you can use it for a form of, I don't know if I should say therapy, but yeah, you can use a form of therapy. You can almost, you can almost, like, if you're going through something in life and you want to talk about it, obviously talking helps. You can go on to ChatGPT and talk about it, almost like a therapy session. So it is kind of nice for people that have limited time, money, health insurance, things like that. And I know there's so much more that you can do with it. Is it like Facebook? No, I would not say it's like a social media platform, but I don't know everything that ChatGPT does, so I don't know if there is like, no, it's not like that. It's not open to everyone. Thanks for your question. Y'all have to just figure it out. I would show you, but I have it on the phone that you guys are on. So I have mine set. So if you want to do the talk to text or even talking to it, kind of like Siri, you can pick a voice. And I picked one that she is so sassy and it's hilarious. Like, I think it's funny. Like I'll say, hey, I'm cooking meatloaf for dinner tonight. What do you think would be a good side dish? And she'll go, ugh, dinner problems again? She goes, well, if I were you, I would try this or this, but if you want to be lazy about it, she's not mean, but she's very sassy. And I find it pretty funny. But I have had it help me with dinner ideas, side dishes, literally everything you could think of. Do you have a spot for international? I think I don't, because I turned that off because it's a little tricky doing international. Because the dang postage, even on my smaller junk journal packs, can be so, it's like I have to be so careful packaging, and I hate that, because I like to have my stuff open up to everyone worldwide. But I was finding that it was taking me a bit more time to make, I would have to like weigh everything and make sure it was packaged correctly. And I've had one sent back to me before, and that was kind of a headache. So I hate that it's so much more work and that I can't easily do that. Oh, what did you like most at Disneyland? And by the way, I'll talk about Disneyland in a sec. I'm working on fabric washi, if I realized I didn't tell you what I was doing. And I have these map pieces, these strips. It's basically ribbon, and I have them cut down. Oh, the hummingbirds are back. I want to show you guys, but it'll probably leave by the time. Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's so little and cute. Anyways, and I am lining them with a nice heavy duty double-sided tape. Mine's skinny, so I have 4 pieces, if you can see that. And then I'm making sure to really get it on there good. And then I will be cutting it down and including this into the orchid, wildflower, and journal members. And it is just a little piece, but I thought that you could probably make a snippet out of this or use it. You could actually, I didn't want to do this, but you could cut it lengthwise and have two pieces, which I was almost going to do, but I like to give you guys like the options. So that's what I'm working on. What did I like most at Disneyland? Well, first of all, just being there with both of my kids was magical. Whoops. But my favorite thing at Disneyland is actually in California Adventure, but I still consider it Disneyland, is the ride called Soarin'. I think it used to be Soarin' over California or Soarin' over the world. And it is one of those rides that I always forget what you call it. It's like not sci-fi, but it has a big movie screen and you don't move a bunch. The movie screen makes it look like you're moving. And I just am obsessed with that ride, and it was so awesome to be able to go on that with my daughter, my little one. I wasn't with my son when we went on that one, but I went on it with him when he was her age, and I mean, I can still remember it like it was yesterday, and I have a lot of memories going on that ride with my own family, and even that, like, I can remember like it was yesterday, so that would be my favorite, but there were so many good parts about it. The only bad thing was that our flight got delayed on the way home 3 different times. We got home very late. I think it was almost 1 in the morning. And so we were at the airport for like 5 hours, I think. So that wasn't fun, but it's bound to happen with traveling. At least it wasn't delayed on the way there, honestly. Okay. Probably about to get off here because I'm going to be doing this. I'll read the rest of your messages here. Oh. Diane, I'm with you. AI, it freaks me out a bit too. So I held back from even using ChatGPT until I heard a handful of people saying that they were able to use it for helpful things. Like, dude, you can give ChatGPT a bunch of numbers. You can be like, hey, can you help me make a spreadsheet? And you can just talk. You can talk like this. You can say, can you help me make a spreadsheet with my monthly bills? My mortgage is this much. My utilities are this much. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, but on this month, I'm going to have this extra bill. So be sure to do this for 6 months, or I don't know. You can do that and it will literally give you a nice spreadsheet. Like, so that's an example. I'm just bad at explaining it, but. Oh, that's a good, see, yeah, you use ChatGPT to help you write something for a card. Another good example. It came up with a little cute poem. Love that. Oh, that's so cool, Tracy. Ooh, Erica, I'm sorry I just saw your message, but you're saying that you finally started posting journaling videos to my channel. I am going to go to your channel right now so that I don't forget, and I'm going to subscribe. I'm not the best at watching videos, but if I'm subscribed to you and I see your video pop up, I'll try to watch when I can. I always like to try to support y'all too. Thank you. My son, Lynette, yes, my son was excited to see me when I surprised him in Disneyland. Well, I don't want to blast him out, but it did seem like he was almost very close to having a couple tears in his eyes, like obviously happy tears. And I think he was super, well, I don't know. He was surprised, but also I don't know how to explain him, but he was almost like, oh, of course you would be at Disneyland too, Mom. Like he's like, yeah, you would do something like that. But he was very happy, and I didn't get to spend the whole time with him, we spent like a few hours on the first day, and then the second day, like a couple hours. So it was just this, because my daughter really is interested in a lot of other things, and he was with his best friend. I wanted them to be able to still have their time. I have applied for a membership to your group. Oh, to get a lot of inspiration. When you say that you have applied, I'm guessing, because you don't, I'm guessing you mean you signed up. I'll have to see. I haven't, I'm curious if, I know I saw a few new members this month, because I just didn't or what I'm trying to say is I didn't feel like I saw your name pop up on my new, unless you maybe go by a different name. So definitely make sure that you actually signed up if that's what you were saying. I send all of my new members an extra welcome pack, and I am pretty caught up on that, except for if you signed up in the last four days. Applied to her Facebook group. Oh yeah, you're trying to help me figure out. Yeah, because I'm kind of curious, because I didn't think that I saw your name, Karina. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, and I read that wrong anyways. You did say Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what gets me in trouble, is when I read half of your I'm so sorry. You said on your, so let me just say, I'm not very active in the Facebook group. And so honestly, I probably haven't added new members in 4 months. I'm just not active. I don't post in there, and a lot of things sometimes get posted in there that's very spammy. So unfortunately, I don't have time to commit to that. So you're not missing out on anything. Yeah, sorry. I totally read that wrong. You were saying Facebook. I don't know why you said Patreon. Anyways, I get it. You said it right. I was just confused. Oh, Eric. Tracy, I used it to have a conversation about a book my daughter asked me to read. Oh, see? That kind of thing, honestly. I mean, yeah. Just like with a lot of things, anything, you can use it to your advantage, or if you're not interested in it, you can skip it. But I definitely have mixed feelings on parts of it, but well, guys, yeah, I think I'm going to let you go so I can go grab maybe a quick little salad of some sort, taco salad. And I probably will be working on the same exact stuff tomorrow, although I'm hoping that tomorrow I will get to start packaging some of my Patreon packs up. Yeah, maybe. Nah, maybe this weekend. I guess it's not going out too late. I try to send it on the 15th, which is today, so it's probably going out by Monday, honestly, but hopefully, if nothing else comes up. I hope you guys have a great day. And that's about it. Yeah, I was thinking about deleting my Facebook group because I don't use it, but I keep it there just in case. Okay, bye guys.